Being a lady is not a choice, but a privilege. You can quote me anywhere. But wait, let me explain. Experiments and tests shows that over 9,000 men go into a transgender change per year in the US alone. Now, I'd like you to ask yourself this. Why are men trying to be like women? The reason is one thing. The world is run by women. Beyonce did the best thing to have sung that song. Who run the world, girl? Because it's literally facts. We, women, we run this world. And I'm in no way trying to promote transgender, neither am I condemning it. But when you look at the bigger picture, you would realize that women are the beauty of life. And our energy needs to be protected at all costs. Women are receptors. They receive and multiply and then give back. Women are built to receive. And this is why the value we assign to a man are based on what we can receive from them. It's literally our nature. And if you check it, majority of the time when we receive things, we always multiply. Like, it cannot be the same as what you brought. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be greater. It's gonna be... Take for instance, if you give a woman sperm, you are definitely not going to get sperm back. You are gonna get a baby. If you give her money for groceries, you're definitely going to be getting a well-cooked meal. If you give her a house, she's gonna give you back a home. If you give her headaches, like you're always disturbing this lady, she's gonna give you what's hair fire. You are going to receive the headaches in tenfold. Now, if you're a man and you're watching this, be very mindful of what you are dishing to your lady, because like I said, she's gonna be giving to you times 2. Times 10. Hola lovelies, I'm Yinda. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I show you how to level up your femininity, lifestyle, and mindset. Now, if this is something you are interested in, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications, because trust me, you never ever want to miss any of my content. I bring you value and I bring you gems. One of my favorite affirmation is access to my energy is a privilege. Your feminine energy is precious. And if you give away access to it easily to those who do not value it and take it for granted, you end up feeling empty, drained, and sometimes hurt. To become a highly feminine woman, you need to learn how to protect your energy. You also need to learn how to dive deep into the depths of your feminine energy, refine and embody it authentically, especially if you want to use your feminine power to turn your desires to your reality. To maintain that high level of value, there are standards you need to uphold as a lady to give you that upper hand and protect your energy. There are things to be done that will help retain the value of your femininity. And in this video, I will be naming 3 of them. You need to learn to let go of things that you cannot control. Why would you want to be wasting time, resources, and your energy on stuff or people that you have no power or control over? I leave it to the universe and God to handle. Because anything that is out of I don't stress. I focus on things that I have control over, and I focus on, things that align with me, because it's easier for me to affiliate, interact, or use those things that are easily gravitated towards me. There's no point trying to hustle, force. It's a lot. Trust me. So just be graceful and appreciate what you already have that's working for you. You understand? And work with that. The second way to protect your energy, this point is a bit, but avoid that girl. Which girl? Which girl? Which girl am I talking about? You know that girl that's always bringing drama to you? Or it's always involved in some type of drama. With what I've just said, I'm sure a name is popping in your head. Avoid that girl. The someone that's always in a fight, is always gossiping, always has something to say about someone else. it's just always like positive drama, to be honest, like when they're sharing like positive things that happen. I'm talking about negative drama where they're like trying to demean someone, trying to, you know, talk bad about someone. They're in a fight, they're fighting for a man, they snatch someone's boyfriend, a girl is coming. Like there's always something chaotic going on with this particular person. I would personally try my best to avoid this type of person as much as I can. Yes, and the reality is that I know is, and I know that it is something that's very hard for us to do, because sometimes the tea, whew, that tea, it can be very, very interesting, and you just want to fully plug in, and be fully connected to the source of always having, like, you know, drama. But honestly, you notice that this person is usually like the common denominator. Like for her to be involved in negativity, drama, this, that, chaos, that means that person is that way, because you are what you attract. You can't tell me nothing. You are what you attract. And sooner or later, I'm speaking from experience personally, sooner or later, all the ones that she has become to tell you, all the things that she becomes to tell you, you're going to be the person that is having that with her. And I'm telling you to avoid this type of person because, like I said, first of all, like her bringing so much chaos, so much negativity, so much of other people's business to you is a waste of time. Because if you deep it, like, how is it progressing you as a person? How is it adding any value? It's not. So it's literally just wasting time, and time is of the essence, my people. She'll get, you get, we get. All right, let's get it. If you're enjoying this video so far, do not forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications, because guys, life gems, value, entertainment, everything is a package. I'm giving it to you for free. So just subscribe. That's all I ask. And turn on my post notifications. Alright. Now, the last way for you to protect your feminine energy is for you to set boundaries. I'm sure you guys have heard this thing, like you hear everywhere. It's on Twitter, Instagram. Set those boundaries. They're literally like walls you put up for you to guard yourself, guide yourself from whatever. Like things don't just easily come to you. There's like wall, there's security, there's like I said, access to you is a privilege. So for someone to be able to access you, they've gone through the necessary protocols, and those boundaries are in place so that it sort of protects you from different sorts of people and energy, so it doesn't just easily penetrate you and then comes to mess you up. So you're able to sieve through the garbage, and you're able to have sensible people that can really feel and interact with your energy, with your aura, and with your essence. You just don't want anybody doing that. So it's very necessary. And I know sometimes trying to set boundaries, it can seem a bit scary, especially if you're like domineering or being like aggressive about it. And I know that sometimes it can go this way, but you know, we are all trying to be as feminine as possible on this channel, and I would like to share how you could possibly set those boundaries, but in a feminine way. If you are setting your boundaries and you're being passive aggressive about your communication, that means that you are operating from wounded feminine. So for us to set boundaries in a healthy feminine way, we can be assertive yet classy, but still standing our ground. Let me give an example. 2 instances. First, let's say a friend of yours, a female friend, you guys have been friends for a bit, and you just notice the way you guys communicate has dropped. She's not as supportive of the things you do. You guys don't really talk as much. Let's say she unfollows you on social media. You're wondering like, why does this person unfollow me on social media? What did I do? What did I do that? Now, instead of you to try and have decent conversation with your friend to try and find out the issue, you decide to be all, why did you, unfollow me? I think this, I think that, yada yada yada, without actually trying to communicate and understand, okay, what happened from this side? What could I have done from that side? And then get to like a possible middle ground. But like I said, that's sort of passive aggressive. You're not solving the issue. You're just like, yeah, da 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 da, yeah, da 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 da. That's wounded feminine. Second example is, let's say you start talking to this guy and you weren't really feeling like the conversation, but you're like, you know what, I'm going to give this guy a try and just see where this goes. You notice that the messages he's always sending, what are you wearing tonight? Come see me tonight. Everything that is always going on is always night. Now, obviously, depending on the type of person you are, but I would personally take an offense to that, especially if we haven't even gotten to like a certain stage. I'm not trying to say I'm not like, but you can be that for the right person, okay? You can't just be that with like every single person. You gotta be selective, choosy, and wise for the right person. Of course, someone that has invested in you, someone that has understood you, and someone that you know is there for you. Back to the example, you guys haven't really built anything, sensible for him to be leading to that type of conversation. Now, if you approach the situation like, oh, who do you think I am? Like, why would you talk to me like that? Like, what the hell? What is this? What is that? Like, you're attacking or you're being domineering. That is wounded masculine, because you're being like, I'm not saying you're not going to address the situation, right? It's just the way you address it. So instead of doing that, you could just be like, I am not the type of person that has this type of conversation with someone I haven't taken time to get to know yet. I would appreciate if you could stop asking me questions like this and we could actually talk about other sensible things. Now, I know that this generation that we do not like to talk too much, type too much, but how would someone get to know how to conversate with you if you do not show them, teach them, or let them know? Like I said, it's the foundational stage. Like, you need to let people know how they are going to deal with you. If not, they're just going to deal with you how they want to deal with you. You get it? And when you say something like that, if he's someone that's actually interested in getting to know you, you would know, because he would sort of change course and be direct and follow what he's meant to follow. But if he's someone that's just trying to pass time, have a quick dada, you would also know. Nothing should ever let you get out of your gracefulness, of your femininity, your healthy femininity. You don't even have to like reply or react to situations immediately as they happen. You can take like a second, pause, think about it. How did this thing make me feel? How am I going to respond to this thing? Now, I'm not saying you're perfect and it's going to happen every single time, but as much as you can, try and be in control of your reaction, because you do not want to just be or yeah. You want to be da. I don't know if that made sense, but you want to be graceful with correcting people, setting those boundaries, and resolving conflict. Not everything has to be sassy, not everything has to be rude, not everything has to be domineering. Like I said, graceful. And do not forget to share with a friend that would find this video helpful. Subscribe, turn on my post notification, leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions as to how we can all protect our feminine energy. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. Make sure to check out my femininity journey playlist if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll see you in my next video guys. Bye bye.